Hello everybody, it's TMOG 217. Welcome to a LEGO Icons set review. Take a look at set number 10497, the Galaxy Explorer. This is a set that was made, or rather remade, to celebrate 90 years of LEGO. This is based on the original Galaxy Explorer, which is set number 497. Kind of interesting how it is 1,000 set numbers later, and it's the exact same set, except upgraded. It contains technically 5 minifigures and 1,254 pieces, and released in August 1st of 2022. See, we have the Galaxy Explorer. This is quite a large build, if I say so myself. It's definitely looks like the original Galaxy Explorer that released in 1979. Just, definitely a UCS version of this, with a lot of glow-ups, with just like the smoothness on the sides here, right down to the remake logo of LL928, just like the original had. It has all tiles, no stickers whatsoever in this set, which I think is amazing. There's just so many features to go on with this, and I can't wait to show this off for you guys, but where to begin? I guess the first thing we could show off is the fact that, yes, it can stand on its own via landing gear, and that is done quite well using the Mario base plates, I guess is what you want to call them, and they tuck away quite nicely into the model, like shown right here. They just tuck away very nice and flat and smoothly if you guys don't want to have the landing gear out and you just want to have it like so. It goes quite flat. So that's pretty cool. You could definitely hang this up like that if you want to display it like so. The next play feature, I guess, kind of consists on both sides. I don't think this is a play feature in the original one, but it's still cool nonetheless. So you see these big thrusters here? This is basically what you want to do is you want to tilt this up and pluck it out and turn it upside down. Flip these little levers up, and you got yourself a little rocket ship. So the idea is, if you take one of the included minifigures and place it on here, like so, then you could have this little astronaut basically fly around on this big thruster, which is a fun little play feature, not gonna lie. And that is done on both sides of the model, and it can just be tucked away again, like so, if you guys don't want to have that feature going on. But yeah, it's cool that you get 2 of those as a play feature. Now, moving on to the interior of the build, flipping open the hatch in yellow, the same one used in the Benny Space Squad, you can see one of the printed tiles, which shows the controls for the ship. Again, there is 4 spots right here for you to fit 4 minifigures, and that's really well done. Then there are some more tiles, if you guys can kind of see, that are in the build, right there. So, again, all exclusive tiles, nothing is stickered. Awesome stuff. And even that classic space logo, you can kind of see has a moon design on it, so that looks really cool. On the back end of the ship, so yeah, just opening up the rear hatch like so, you can see the interior, and you can see some more printed tiles as well as a lever, and that continues on both ends of the spaceship. Now, what these are might surprise you. So if you take one of the included minifigures, and just have them sitting flat with the arms outstretched, you can actually use it as a bed. And the thing I find genius about this is you don't have to remove the tank at all. That's what that whole little indentation is for, is so that you can fit the minifigure in there with the tank. That's pretty genius if you ask me. Then you do have some more printed tiles on the build right here. So you can see it's got a little recording with a spaceman going investigating a thruster or something like that. That's also really cool. Yeah, just really cool how they pulled off the bed, and it can fit up to 2 minifigures. So again, more awesomeness. And going all the way to the back of the build, where you see some more thrusters. If you were to open this up, uses some click pieces techniques. It opens up like so. You can see that there's some equipment on the wall of a walkie-talkie. You can kind of get an idea how they pulled off the arrow on the side. It's kind of using an Exonite shield piece, and they're holding some of these tile pieces in place to pull off that arrow. Very well done. Also, while I'm on this section right here, if you flip this down, there is an extra oxygen tank in black for you to take out. Can be a little bit of a pain to do, but it can be done nonetheless, so just keep that in mind. I guess you could fit an extra tank in there. But anyway, I guess we should cover the other side really quickly here. Love how these sirens, I guess, are pulled off. But yeah, on this side, you just have two of the things that are used that are shown on the back of the box to wave for the landing of the vehicle. And again, those are just kind of shoved in there for storage purposes. But yeah, going back to what I was talking about, you'll flip open the back ends like this. Again, they're connected via a clip technique, so that connects right there. Now, this actually works as an airlock, so that I thought was pretty cool. That's not the main course. This is what the main course is, I guess, for the back end of the vehicle. So, you can see, it's obviously a moon buggy. Well, how do you get that moon buggy? Well, normally you just, like, take it out and boom, but no. There's a bonus feature that I think is just brilliant as well with this entire build. You just basically want to push this down, and then, where this black flooring is connected, you want to just pull it out and let it drop. And then boom, the rover or the moon buggy just goes out on its own using gravity, and you can of course just put it back in there like so. And then it can be a little bit tricky, but you can pull it off where you just have the moon buggy put in the back like so. I just love, that's probably one of my favorite play features of this build. And again, yes, you can fit a singular minifigure on the build sitting down, of course, but you could have them standing up, it's up to you. But I just think that that's a genius function regarding the build, especially with the airlock. I really like the airlock. Anyway, I don't really think there's much else to talk about in terms of the build. I think we've pretty much covered all the basics. So let's just have a look at the minifigures that are included in this set. Taking a look at the first two minifigures included in this set, you have on the left the white classic spaceman, and on the right, the red classic spaceman. The white one is not exclusive to this set whatsoever, as it was included in Benny's Space Squad. This is just a reissue, but I'm fine with that, because if you look at the source material of the original Galaxy Explorer, it did contain a red and white spaceman. And speaking of the red spaceman, this is the first appearance we've ever gotten of the classic red spaceman. So as of the time of this recording, he is exclusive just to this set. There isn't really much to go on about these figures in terms of looks. It just has that new helmet mold that was introduced later on after the Lego Movie 2 came out, so that was pretty cool that they have made it in all sorts of colors now. But yeah, you do get two of these in this set, and that's pretty nice. Anyway, let's have a look at the final minifigure. So for the final minifigure, you have what's called the Classic Space Droid. Definitely a cool inclusion with this set. Its accessories are two translucent mug pieces. Now, if I'm being honest, this is a exact replica of the one that was included in set number 6809 XT-5 and Droid, which is spit and image. Basically the exact same build in every way, shape, and form. So, kind of interesting how it was included in a set that didn't originally come with it, but still a nice inclusion nonetheless. So, yeah, anyway, let's have a look at what else is included in this set. So taking a look at the big instructions that are included in this set, you have, similar to the box art thing on the front here, that just screams retro to me at least. But yeah, flipping open to the first page, we have a word from, I'm going to be butchering this name, but you guys know who this guy is. So if you want, you can pause the video wherever you guys see fit to have a read. I love how it shows the classic original Galaxy Explorer with the new one. Again, if you guys want to have a pause to read, feel free to do so. And flipping over into the other page, you can see the Journey into Space. It even shows the original Galaxy Explorer set, along with some of the alternate models. And it shows the progression of classic space over the years. That's really cool. And then you have a word from the designer himself. If you want to see me review the alternate models, feel free to let me know via leaving a like on the video, subscribing, and by leaving a comment in the comment section down below. But anyway, if you want, you could continue to pause the video to have a read what he says. Now, these building instructions for the alternate builds are online via the LEGO instructions page. I can try to leave a link in the description if you guys are interested in trying to build the alternate models yourself. But anyway, moving on to the actual building instructions, it shows you what bags make what, and just, yeah, great little background art. No progress bar, unfortunately, but that's fine, because this does basically meant to be a retro set, and I don't think the retro sets had the progress bars, so that makes sense. But flipping all the way to the back, after we, of course, take a quick look at some of the tidbits that are spread throughout the instructions, you're able to see the little instruction things I showed off earlier. And then it just goes on to show you the parts listing. That goes on for a few pages. Tells you feedback and when. And then just ends with a classic space logo. Another thing that's kind of included in this set is this picture of a bunch of Lego bricks, and it just basically says, hey, we're going to be switching over to paper bags instead of plastic bags. So, kind of weird how they just include this. Kind of seems unnecessary and a bit of a waste. Anyway. In terms of extra parts, this is all that I got in my copy of the set. Overall, the build experience for this set was spectacular. Although it is a little flimsy on the sides, it's still a great build to have in your collection. I would highly suggest picking this up if you're a classic space fan or you just like spaceships in general, because this is an amazing build. I definitely like it. I don't really have many complaints with it. It's a perfect reimagining of a classic set. So yeah, with the price point, it seems pretty fair. Anyway, I guess those are more or less my thoughts. Again, let me know yours in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this review, hit that like button. It'd be much appreciated. Let me know if you want to see those two alternate builds. Again, it'd be very much appreciated by leaving a comment in the comment section down below. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you all in a future video. Until then, I'll see you later. Peace out.